I got all my shit working now.
Yay!
Cool.
Also, yeah, okay, so the stream is now live. Everyone can hear you. Everyone can hear me. Everyone
Oh,
can hear
cool.
everybody.
Ray.
But no one should be watching the stream.
Yeah, I have quite a discussion to go over with everyone who's here. I don't.
But I do need to log into Twitch.
Yeah. John, could you could someone, or I guess, could someone text Joel right now? I know Robert's going to be along relatively shortly, but...
Oh, that's
let's
there.
yes.
And then take the Skype. 2 plus 2. What is it?
4.
5.
Unless it's fish.
Oh, damn.
And actually, I have God, I have like 500,000 things going on right now. I got four windows on my second screen, which is actually a television, and which is the reason why all the audio is like fucked up. Which, yeah, so I was able to at least fix that problem and stuff. So I got that going for me, which is nice. Let's see, I don't actually need this right now, so I can... Alright, so how's everyone been?
Doing pretty good.
You know how I've been,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, I took care of some off-screen stuff.
Yes, shiny. Not literally, but shiny. You know, in Physics 122, my lab TA thought that I was a Firefly fan just because I used shiny as an adjective.
But lots of things can be shiny.
Yeah, I know. But he thought that I was just making a reference to Firefly. Because Kaylee says things are shiny.
Ah.
Hey, look, it's already logged in.
Everything seems to be checking out, including the music that you guys can't actually hear.
Ray.
That if we were doing this live, I would definitely be sharing this, but it's not live, so I can't share this, unfortunately. Or at least I do not know how. And I'd rather not fuck with my audio settings anymore. So it'll just be heard by the stream and not us.
Oh, okay.
So city music, alright. So, since we have a new character appearance, maybe she should introduce herself.
Oh, yeah, right, stream. Matt.
Hello.
Oh, wow, that's a really cool picture. Whoa, what's that?
And
Something
congratulations are happening.
Yeah, but I found a pretty cool picture. It just shows all of the Gen 2 starters and all of their evolutions.
That's neat.
It's not very good quality, but from far away it looks really cool.
So, and then for those of you who aren't aware, I am broadcasting this from the beautiful island of Hawaii.
Island of
With your
Hawaii
funding.
or state of Hawaii?
State of Hawaii. Island Oahu.
Yeah, see,
A
suddenly less
beautiful
cool.
island of Hawaii.
Let's see.
That is
I'm
applicable.
tempted to just like turn on the face cam and then just like give you guys a good shot, but that would require that I unplug my second screen, and that could just fuck with everything.
And we'd all go down the tubes.
Yeah, so it's almost not worth it.
Eh,
Eh,
perhaps.
Okay,
face
so
chatting
how do
later.
I take the chat thing from Twitch
you take
and make
the-
it not tied to the video?
There is a cog icon, you click on that and you pop out chat.
Aha! I see. It is done.
So yeah, please don't watch the stream, only the chat. because
Stream is for not things that you're supposed to do.
besides
See.
you can go back and watch the VODs later if you're really that curious. I upload them to YouTube for fuck's sake,
If you want to know what Ninja does.
pretty much.
Unless I use texting, in which case you'll never know.
Hey Russell, what's going on over there with the ninja? I want to know.
He is doing
Besides
ninja
being
like
the worst ninja. Building. Fall. Flop. Stupid 4. Or whatever it was.
You rolled a 2.
2?
Yeah,
Really?
that's what you rolled.
I thought it was like a 3 or something.
Well,
I knew it was in the bottom 25%.
well, regardless, I should probably hit you guys with the patch notes
Oh yay, patch notes.
found on this side.
Alright,
Alright, and
time
then
to...
I will. Well, I'm going to be reading them out loud for the.
Hey look,
viewers
there's a
anyway.
picture of probably Hawaii.
Let's see, OBS.
The picture that is tied to the
Stop
patch
skip.
notes.
And that monitor. Alright. Actually, yeah, that was 2 years ago in Hawaii when the French Amazing Race was actually going on. So I got to hold the clue ticket and take a picture next to the box. And actually, we were at a detour, so we got to watch them do the challenges. So it was really fun.
Cool.
It was like the best time to be in Hawaii. Anyway. So, PMD 2.1 patch notes. Now that the ground rules for the game have been set, it's time we implement some changes based on concerns from the community as well as concerns that we've noticed. The patch notes will include the following: stats and IQ, items traveling, minor changes, building utilities, minor changes, and Kona, minor changes. Stats and IQ. Because of what those standard D&D stats, strength, dex, charisma, wisdom, int, are based off of, some of them were OP, and some severely underpowered. IQ is also difficult to raise and did not scale well with level. As such, several new changes will be implemented to try to balance this out. So, new. Players will now be given mental stats separately, rather than have the stats be based off of Pokemon capabilities. These should be placed under the right side of the items in storage. See the building utilities section. Players will get int, wiz, and charisma starting at the base value of 6, and will have 14 points to spend. This will be your stat points. Basically, it's the same as Pokemon trainers and how they do it, except you only have to worry about half the stats, and therefore you only get half of the starting points.
But I wanted to super buff everything.
No stat may be above 14 when using these 14 points. In addition, players get an additional stat, pardon the typo, an additional stat point for every 5 levels gained, as well as a stat point for every whole IQ point gained. Modifiers will be +1 for every 2 points above 10, but -1 for every point below 10. So previously the dex is based off of your overland speed, but now dex is based off of half of whatever speed you are using. The example being, if you are flying, your dex becomes half of your fly speed, and not your overland.
Whoa, that's ridiculous. Jesus, damn.
What?
Matt,
Wow.
Matt,
Broke.
Matt, are you using Screaming Bee?
You're chipmunking on us. Unless you're using like some, or are you
He's
using
using a voice
Sound
mod.
sounded
Oh my
a
God,
lot
that's
like
amazing.
Twig.
All right, that voice mod though.
Wait, how much my chipmunk? Oh fuck, I can't even talk.
Although
Ow.
it's a little bit hard to
Brain.
hear you, but anyway.
Brain hurt badly.
However, players may also invest their level-based stat points, but not their IQ-based stat points, into increasing their dex modifier. However, this will not affect any form of movement speed.
Except in the case of ninjas.
Maybe. Let's see.
Except specifically in the case of ninjas based off of one of their 2 starting abilities.
Anyway,
That you increase your overland by half of your dex modifier.
so old con and strength is based off of a Pokemon's power. We altered that. We've completely removed the con, so go ahead and cross that out. And strength can be invested in via stat points by the same rules as dexterity. However, the power modifier itself will not will not be affected in any way, but it's also not halved as well. So Pokemon's power does actually come into account. Then also, the way it used to be, IQ determines a player Intmon and Wizmon and may give Pokemon new capabilities, which has been changed. IQ can add a stat point to a mental stat and give a Pokemon new capabilities. So for every whole IQ point you get an additional point to put into your mental stats, but only your mental stats. So Charisma, Wisdom, Intelligence. And then old players could jump to Impress with Charisma modifier affecting their results. But now players can jump to Impress, but with no additional modifiers.
I can no longer do that?
No.
Shit.
This is why I added a special thing for you. This is why I had to add you into the patch notes. Items. Items are not used. Screw that word. Used as much as we originally anticipated, and loot drops have been imbalanced in one way or another. As such, the way loot works and some of the items that are available will be changed as of this patch. For example, loot drops are based off of a single D20 roll by a party followed by one from the DM. That was old, but now loot drops have been converted to D100 rolls instead. So, so percentages and whatnot, an actual loot chart. Also, food rations may have been dropped during a D20 during the loot drop roll. However, that is no longer the case. Food and ration will no longer be dropped. They exist, they just won't be dropped anymore.
Okay.
So
we don't...
Because it seemed dumb, honestly.
Okay.
After thinking about it, it's like, oh, you got apples. Whoop-de-fucking-do.
Yay!
Yeah.
So,
Yay!
So that has been completely removed.
Me and my,
So because of the
Yeah,
the survivalist thing you gave me, does that mean I have resistance or near immunity to the problems of eating other Pokemon?
No, the same things apply to what I told you, which was that food is basically twice as effective for you, essentially.
Yeah, but you also said that I have like resistance to stuff. Resistant to bad food.
To bad food, specifically grimy food.
Okay. Not tainted.
Not tainted. Old throwing items and health drinks are rarely given out, if at all. That used to be how it was, but now throwing items and health drinks have a better chance of being obtained as they have been actually added to the loot rolls. So yes, you can actually roll and get those items now, instead of just kind of...
Yay!
Because literally what I was doing is you rolled something, I rolled something, and if it came down to, like, the roll didn't actually matter, I just threw things at you at my own will. I'm making it more concise now, so it's a lot more consistent. So
it isn't just we roll numbers and then you come up with something that sounds reasonable.
Yep, basically. Anyway, so eating Pokemon is a thing, was the old way. The new way, eating Pokemon is still a thing.
No.
However, there is a chance that negative effects will happen, based off of whether or not they have been tainted.
I can read the rest. I can read the rest of this later. Yeah. Okay.
Please don't eat Pokemon. Please.
But aren't you?
Oh wait, is this actually working?
Yeah, we definitely hear you as a female.
Like, yeah.
Like you sound like a
Bitches.
You sound like a grill. Hot grills here, I swear. You do. Anyway,
GG. Right.
Also,
yeah, I'll be back.
Random encounters had a very low chance of dropping items, which has now been changed. So now random encounters have a moderate chance of dropping items. So you should be getting more items from random encounters now.
Woo!
Traveling, which was a minor change, because of the likelihood of traveling significant distances will be dramatically increased. Traveling will be condensed when returning to old locations. Journeys to new locations, however, may still be played out as normal. Basically you can fast travel to places you've been. There will be encounters, but I have a way of condensing that down. And then going to new locations will hopefully be less tedious. I'll be probably changing how that works a little bit behind the screen. Building utilities. Similar to items not being used as intended, many of the utilities, such as storage and the bank, are underused. These will be adjusted to make room for changes made during this patch. So, players used to have 2 large boxes to keep Kangaskhan storage notes, but now they only have 1. So kind of a fourth wall breaking patch note. The right box will instead be used to keep your mental stats instead, which is also noted somewhere in the changes. Anyway, that's the area in which I designated it. And then also Duskull Bank and Kangaskhan storage was accessible in every major town, and storage may be accessed via Kangaskhan statues. Nothing actually changed there. I just wanted to remind you guys that those were a thing.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, and then the final patch notes being to Kona. As a shiny Pokemon, Kona receives some benefits to Charisma checks. Due to significant changes to mental stats, the noted buff would be gone. The shiny buff will now apply to the base Charisma stat. So old Kona gets an additional 1d8 roll on Charisma checks, which is no longer the case. The 1d8 roll has been removed, and instead, Kona, you start with a base Charisma stat of 10 instead of 6.
Guess who's gonna have 18 charisma?
So, yeah, and then your maximum for the first 14 points on mental stats can be 18 instead of 14. And then the
Awesome.
And remember, the maximums only apply for the first 14 points applied. The rest that you get via IQ and level up, those can then break that. The only reason that's there is to make sure you don't put all 14 points into Charisma, for example, in which case Kona would have a 24
totally do it.
Charisma, and then I would cry tears. Real talk.
Right.
Anyway, but so instead,
I'm gonna
there are
BFK,
caps,
so...
there are caps on the initial 14 points, and then you get points as you level up. So those are all of the patch notes. I would say go ahead and start applying them just start applying them right now. Might as well. Because these might be actual things that get played out.
Woohoo! Changing the spreadsheet.
Yep, so I spent a while updating that. Lots of changes.
So let's see. The amount of points that we get to add is each of our mental stats starts at 6.
Yes.
We get 14 points that we can add to that.
Yeah.
Plus.
So, well, I would just start there first. Just start with those 14 points first.
So my +1 con boost from my class doesn't do anything now.
It does not, unfortunately.
Darn.
Maybe you should get it as a +1 to his base health or something.
But he's already got so much health. And he ignores the base relation anyway.
Yeah.
God.
So what damage will 3 more do?
Yeah, what the hell. Yeah, just put a +1 to your HP stat base.
Woohoo!
Because, actually, yeah, because for a human trainer, that would just be +4 to their HP. Because you're a Pokemon, that'll just be a +3. So slightly less powerful, but the same nonetheless. And then actually, because of the fact that we're getting mental stats, for the most part, anything that has a prereq of a mental stat will now actually apply, give or take. I'd be willing to talk to you guys if you have any complaints about something being ridiculous. For example, Won't Die on Me, which requires like a 22 in your Wisdom stat. That's a little on the high side. So I might be willing to lower that. Depends on how low the player wants it, but we'll talk. We can talk about things.
Things.
As an additional point, I have talked to Baltoy on the side. Not Baltoy, but Claydol, as he is now. He now has his full backstory, and then he'll play that out as such.
Neat.
As for his actual backstory, well, that's for me to know and you guys to find out. Because I didn't live stream it or anything, so it's a secret to everyone. Except for, the DM and the player himself, which is the most relevant that could possibly be. Anyway.
So,
since Kona is brand new, I just think she should talk about herself a little bit. And I will switch back over to Skype now that I'm done with the patch notes. Close that down. Hello, Skype. You are right here. Okay, that's bad. OBS. You will now start displaying Skype and not the monitor. Alright. And just an awkward silence. Oh yeah, well, because everyone's updating their sheet. That might have something to do with it. Unless I can suddenly, like, not be hurt or something. You guys are there, right?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Alright, just making sure. It was quiet. Too quiet.
Well, we've got a lot of reading to do, so...
Yeah. Has anyone contacted Joel yet?
I don't have his number, I don't think.
He didn't share his number because his phone is for emergencies only.
Oh, okay.
This is an emergency! Just kidding.
It is.
Yeah, since we're gonna get a lot of police stuff sorted out this session.
Oh yeah, we still need our hats.
Pop star Pokemon. New skins confirmed.
Oh yeah!
So you guys get pop star skins and you get officer skins.
Oh yeah, and I forgot, I have a top hat now.
And actually, the way it is now, you're the only one who hasn't evolved.
Yeah.
Tyler.
That damn ace.
That damn ace. Oh my god. Oh, that was so good. I cried a little
Speak for
bit.
yourself.
I cried a little bit. Tears of laughing so hard I couldn't even.
For Dex being half of your
Oh dear.
speed, is that half rounded up or down?
Rounded down. It
No.
applies as if it were the exact same as an actual D&D stat. In a sense. Alright. Placing text. Oh yeah, I need to edit said text. Properties. We don't need erase anymore. We do need to
Okay.
Hello.
I is ready full.
Hello.
Hello.
I am here now.
Alright, you might want to check those patch notes. They're kind of intense.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I found my character sheet and the box with the loot in it finally.
Finally.
So, really. Okay.
Oh, and you have a new CD now.
Yes.
Let's see if I can, Spin Me Right Around by Dead or Alive, I think.
Yeah. Right round. Like a
Yeah,
record,
that one.
baby. That's appropriate for a record.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got that for, the move U-turn.
Cool.
But yeah, you can add that to your inventory now.
Okay.
Wait,
I will have to.
since Baltoy evolved into a Claydol, can he now play multiple discs at the same time?
No.
Oh.
No, I can't do mashups of any songs in my inventory.
Oh god. It's the internet, there'll be so many mashups.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, no, I mean, only a finite number, right? I only have 3 CDs right now.
Yeah.
But if I find a mashup between any 2 of those songs...
Oh, hey Robert, Connor, did you guys want new icons to display your evolved status?
Looking at
that's probably a good idea.
Also, Matt
looking
has a
at the
voice changer.
Shelgon minimalist art, I was not impressed, so I might just stick with the Bagon, at least for now.
Okay.
Alright. I have to resort to desperate measures. I'm going to open up League of Legends and see if Joel's on. Desperate times.
I
call
would
for
bet on
desperate
it, but I don't have any money left.
measures. Wrecked.
I have returned.
Yeah, we already knew that was a bad idea. Hello.
Again, I intended for you guys to actually win something. I swear. But I underestimated the high
sure you
flow's
did.
capabilities.
Tyler, you're so bad at that. Yep.
Huh?
You're so bad at those.
I know. And he created an entire gambling game around it.
And Robert, Matt has a voice changer on, so he actually sounds like a girl now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
Because
Voice changer is that.
Don't
That
worry, I was
it
just
certainly did them different.
I was just as confused as you were when I first heard it, but hey, it works. Makes the role-playing thing a little bit more hardcore. Alright.
Only if I can actually hear what
Do
he's
it
saying
for the
now.
vine. Do it for the vine.
Okay. Mostly understood that.
Alright, let's see if Joel's on leave.
Well, it kind of works,
Alright.
and it kind of
That's
makes
good.
it impossible to understand you, Matthew.
Damn it, he's not
Yeah, I
on
know. I'm still trying to tune it so there's less, like, shitty static sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah,
better.
it's annoying. Mhm.
We'll work on it.
Whoa.
Ah!
Whoa.
I
That
think
is
you've
not
lost
better.
us.
That is so much worse. That sounds like 8-bit villain like shit. Right there. I can't even you know when they didn't make
Ignore
for
me.
audio to be like an actual thing.
Ignore me.
We tried.
I'm gonna shut.
Also,
Hey, shut up.
Also, as a reminder, do not watch the stream. Do have chat open, pop it out, but do not watch the stream video, please.
Where did that chat go? There it is. Welcome to the chat room.
Wait, are we all on Twitch now?
Yep.
Ah, I see.
So your voice cracks are being broadcast around the world.
Yeah. Bitches.
Also, I made sure that Nightbot was actually active this time. For funsies. For those who don't know,
Alright.
exclamation point list.
So wait, don't watch the video though.
Yeah, do not watch
There
the
we go.
video, only the chat. Anyway,
There's a live
okay,
stream.
so I'm
Because
assuming...
otherwise,
Like,
cracks!
pause it.
Yeah, I'd say pause.
So we should start redistributing stuff. For example, I'd want to boost my dex.
Yeah, the 14 points, however, have to go towards Charisma, Wisdom, and Int. The remaining points can go to Dex. Pretty much.
Okay.
That hurts. Wait, let's see. So we get Int, Wisdom, Charisma.
And how does
Where am I gonna put-
strength work again?
Based
Or
off
what's
of
the base? Okay. So base strength is
power?
your power.
Yeah, I just
So-
removed, I
so-
just removed Con from that section, basically. That was the update.
Okay, but so in the normal rules that we like to use, strength would affect, or with power 3, strength is effectively 16.
Effectively.
And you increase it from there, or do you increase your power stat?
You increase it as if it were a strength stat.
Of 16?
Of 16 if you're
In the case of power 3?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Let's see here. Ooh. The base
Oh, yeah. So-
is
Is
There-
for like dex and strength then, are those going to be, in my case, if I have overland 7, then would my dex be like 16, or how exactly does that translate?
It would be 17.
Your dex would be 17 for overland purposes.
Oh wait. No. Okay. Yeah, because it's a +3, right?
And-
that would be your dex mod, right? It's +3. So yeah, that'd be 17. Basically, when you look at, if you were to look at your dexterity, imagine that there's a 1 in front of it, and that's an actual dex stat. And that should help.
Okay,
you.
cool.
That should help you.
And I'm totally putting all of my level up, or all
Just
of my
remember that
every
your
5 level
overland will
points
not
into
actually
that.
go up, unless of course you're the ninja.
It will when I become a ninja.
Let's see.
That's right.
Are we ever
You will
going to
when you get on
encounter?
ninjas.
Are we ever going to encounter
I
any
didn't
contest
understand.
stuff again?
I contest patch, however, that's going to be ultimately up to you guys.
Okay.
I do not actually have the new rules and shit typed out or anything. Because it's kind of incredibly complicated. For the
Yay.
So we
for the
definitely
best
need a new
example
character
of
sheet.
what a contest would look like, I would say go watch an anime contest. And that's basically what I'm shooting
Damn.
for.
I mean, do we have a
There's a new
con
system.
score at all?
No, CoN has been removed completely.
Alright, so just strength dex.
And then
the
just
three other
HP.
things.
Well, I don't think
For
CoN's
strength,
not actually going to be a thing, honestly.
So we technically get 19 points total then.
Technically.
Yeah.
Okay.
for strength, so in my case I have power 4.
Yeah.
So would I have strength 18 then, or strength 14?
You technically have
Strength 18.
You technically have strength 18. That's how the patch works.
Yeah. Okay.
Just because power doesn't.
Tyler, get working on a spreadsheet.
Working on it.
Oh, I already got a spreadsheet. Woo!
Well, I need one
Spreadsheet.
because the character sheet will not cut it at this point.
Well, this first hour is literally just going to be updating character sheets. Oh well, shit happens.
Let's see.
Oh. Kona, you got 2 perfect slushies.
2 perfect. What?
So your
Go-
IQ goes up.
Basically dummies and shit.
Oh, sweet.
You were given
Yeah.
you were
What
given
about my
dummies,
points back up?
which we don't actually, which we never applied.
Oh, we turned them
until
into
now.
slushies.
We were gonna wait until you got here, and now that you're here, we can update you. So 2 perfects will give you 40 IQ points,
Okay.
and then
I gives me an IQ.
in addition to that, let's see, that is a D this roll. Let's see, which stat does that go into? That goes into your special attack. You get a +1 to your base special attack.
Sweet.
And the
Pretty hard.
so much better. Actually, that deserves this roll instead. And then you get a stat point where, and then the second one gives you a stat point wherever you want it. Base relation.
Alright.
By the way, because of my setup
So
here in Hawaii,
IQ
I am
just got-
literally stuck rolling on a paper plate as the only stable surface because I'm currently sitting on a bed.
Oh man.
So
Because I-
IQ
because I
got
don't
uber
have
nerfed.
access to a desk.
3 point.
I need to clear off my desk.
God, so
Wait.
Too much shit here.
Let's see. Let's pull out the D12s.
Computer, go away. I don't want you.
I overland speed.
Alright.
Get
I'm
out.
under the assumption that this will actually be it. If I were to guess, Joel might have forgotten that we were starting at this time instead of the old time. So, he might not actually make it if we go till 7. If we go till... Oh wait, yeah he will. Because it's 3 to 7 for me, but it's like, what, 6 to 10 for you guys. So
Yep.
Joel might be
We're only
here
going-
on the hour.
We're only going to 10.
It's an
What?
that's an estimated time. It could go longer, it
Okay.
could go shorter. We'll see. Because ultimately, it's going to depend on him. Because remember, it's like 3:30 for me right now. We started at 3 o'clock,
Yeah.
so that means that the session will go on right till the smack that middle of dinner for me. So we'll see how that goes.
So would you have to invest 2 points to increase your dex by 1?
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
with no actual
Well.
benefit to movement speed unless you're a ninja.
Oh.
I need to look at the classes again. Maybe I
Not
actually
touching that
qualify
Yeah,
or something.
Oh, wait.
I probably actually
Oh
need to like
God.
paste bin all the like classes and shit.
Yes, please.
I should do that.
God, that voice modulator is painful.
20. I know, right? It hurts me too.
I like it.
Hurts my
I
soul.
like it too. Right, so start with 10.
But the
Eight,
true question is it
16.
all chat worth?
Yes. Well, not yet. I actually had an original one, but I think my GarageBand crashed and made it break, and then
Ah.
I had a better one. Honestly, I swear.
Okay. What's your current voice mod? I used.
I'm using GarageBand.
GarageBand.
Yeah,
Well, there's the problem.
I know, right? That's all I have. But I have to use Soundflower, which is a Mac-only thing. Well, you know. I can probably just.
You know,
fix this with-
one of my problems on this computer is that I lost Microsoft Office,
Wow.
so that sucks.
Yeah.
Look into Morphox Pro.
I don't want to use OpenOffice or anything stupid like that.
Oh wait,
this is the
Morphox?
third one. Yeah.
Yeah, there was like some like killer bee thing, and it was like basically spyware. So I'm just going with it. Sort of works. It's just gonna take some time for me to tune it back up, but you know, it also has to do with my voice naturally gravelly.
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
can't
I
eat
still
wild
need to spend-
Pokemon anymore.
Well, you can, but bad might
But at
happen.
what cost?
Or
Stomach ache.
And what? Kill or what? What about wild
need more
Pokemon?
wisdom.
Oh.
More wisdom.
John was sad about not being able to eat wild Pokemon anymore.
Oh.
Well, how am I going to live? What will I eat?
Rations?
I know,
Eat
right?
tamed
Normal
Pokemon.
things, like normal people.
Gotta
Ah.
say, rocks are
Oh.
delicious.
We don't want him to eat normal people, though.
Oh, no, we don't. No, we don't. We don't want that. Oh,
I bet you can cook the taint out of a Pokemon.
Only one way to find
I know.
out, right?
Check. You can.
Torchic!
He's not here today,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Oh.
He's with you.
Can we
in
still use him
spirit.
as an elfin, though?
Results may vary.
Hmm. Become a medic. Do I get the bonus wisdom bonus?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Sweet.
Ooh,
Already hard.
I need to look at the Chaser class, then.
Seems like
This
IQ would
one's
give a more
17.
significant bonus than 1 point that you can assign to whatever you want for
Hey,
every
Hey, it's better than
point.
nothing.
Correct.
That actually makes sense to me.
Plus,
Yeah.
you get bonus capabilities too. Like, I don't know what you're arguing about. Honestly.
Oh.
Well, with the
Can you
1.5, I got 2 abilities instead of 3.
Can
No.
you give us the equation that's used to determine IQ level based on points, or is there one?
Matt actually has that. If he's willing to
Oh.
provide that, while I type out in paste bin the classes you can take.
Okay.
Alright. I am now the person that removes all the status effects.
I'm sorry,
Hmm.
what?
I remove status effects now.
Oh, yay.
Oh, neat.
Do you remove
Paralyzation,
poison?
poisons, burns, frozen, and sleep.
Oh, did you actually take all of those feats?
Yep.
I see.
Oh yeah, how many feats do we have right now?
Well,
5.
you have 5 total, and then how you spend them over time is stuff.
Like, I have 4. Because I got, hey guys, watch this.
Yeah.
Because there weren't any feats that I wanted. And there still aren't any, because I still don't have an IQ of 2 yet.
Wait, so with the new patch, they're no
No,
longer
where are there new
Pokemon
restrictions?
jumping really high because they're pretty.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry, I'm working on this. I apologize. But, people... Shit, this is hard. With the new patch, no longer are really beautiful Pokemon just jumping everywhere.
Yes, this is correct.
Sadness.
Oh.
Sadness.
You can still jump to impress, but it's just not going to be as impressive anymore.
Okay,
Kona
well,
doesn't get an extra
Don't get a
D8
bonus
toward
D8
jump height.
and jump to impress.
no longer can jump over. The problem is that it's outputting this output to my headphones too, so with a slight delay, so my voice pattern's all like slow and shitty.
Oh, I know
It
that.
hurts.
It's just the echo.
Yeah, it hurts my feelings. By
You
the
don't
way,
necessarily need to
Tyler.
have a voice modulator.
I like it though.
Okay.
You know,
But if it hurts your soul,
eh. Once I get it a little more fixed up, then it'll be okay.
Did you say
Yeah.
my name or did I mishear something?
Yes, Tyler. I have range 10 quick attack.
What?
It's not
Oh,
quick
what?
attack though, but
Will interrupt ice shards. Range 10.
so he has a stab, range 10, essentially quick attack.
When I'm a ninja,
When you're a
Water
ninja.
shuriken.
And it's super effective on bug type.
Oh,
Aw.
Well, it's super effective on flying. It's super effective on you. So it's
Yeah.
times 2
try to
against
get
you.
wrecked.
So if you were to 1v1 Kona, Kona would win. Probably.
That's right.
Maybe. Based off of only time matchups.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. What's ice weak against? Is that weak against dark?
No, it is not.
Fire. Fire.
Fire, fighting,
Fire.
rock, steel.
Basically everything.
Still better than pure grass type though.
Shakes my head.
so is there going to be any way for me to ever improve my hiding ability besides improving my dex?
Probably
Yeah.
not. I guess there might be like items and shit that might help you do that, but other than that.
Or move. You gotta move.
you're probably
Like
just
a
gonna wanna-
voluminous cloak.
Yeah, we need more luminous cloaks, guys.
Yeah, they're the best item ever.
I would argue that there are better items, but
You know.
You know
Voluminous
what you
cloak,
can do with a
dude.
luminous cloak? Everything. Anything.
Everything.
Everything.
but Rod of Wonder.
Rod of Wonder.
Yeah.
Line of
I know.
Luminous
butterflies.
Lot of
cloak.
wonder.
Greater
Luminous.
Wad of Wonder. Chance to
Wad
just
of
teleport
Wonder.
yourself to a different place.
Rod,
It would be
Wad of Wonder.
no, it would be an Orb of Wonder in this game. Basically, and
Okay,
it'll
what's
and
the-
it would just
what's
do
the-
Yay, my
Any-
wisdom
any-
score
it
is
can-
effectively
it can
the
literally do
same.
anything another orb can do, but we don't know what will actually happen.
That's kind of scary, actually.
Just like, okay.
Echo,
Wait.
echo.
Why can't?
What?
Hey,
Hey, where is
Reaver,
the
Reaver.
voluminous cloak, or is it called something else?
stop it.
The voluminous cloak? No, it's just a thing. It's not in the
Okay.
list of items.
By the way, Al, you're still wearing that scarf, right?
The Patsy
He had a
band
scarf?
thing?
Yeah, the Apache band.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still haven't told me what that does.
You haven't gotten it identified.
Can I identify it?
It's a Pepsi band.
Can I identify what it does?
No.
It's a what
Oh.
band?
Get, like,
There are
Do I
people
get
who can do
roll?
that. And no, do not look it up, please. It's more fun this way.
Can I use my charisma to identify it?
You cannot. It's an intelligence-based check.
Damn it. -1.
I've got a -1
Right.
on
I
5.
have no
so-
penalty to any scores.
for thematic reasons.
Do you
Actually,
have
screw
screw
18
that.
charisma?
Penalty to charisma.
Lol.
As the Pokemon that mainly initiates eating other Pokemon.
Seems legit.
Yeah.
By the way, why is
the
it
way-
so horrible to have low stats and so not all that good to have high stats?
Not horrible.
Why isn't
I
it
like
just the
having
normal?
that.
Why isn't it the normal penalties
What do you mean?
for stats below 10?
I'm just going by what the Pokemon book does, dude.
Uh,
This is exactly how they do
but
it.
I want to have high wisdom, and I don't want charisma, and I don't want
That's
a
the point.
-2 to charisma.
I think that was designed to screw over people like you who want to do that.
Who wanted to min-max.
Yeah,
This is exactly how... Yeah, in the way you create trainers, you have 28
Min-maxing
points to spend
games.
and 6 stats, but the same restrictions apply. No stat may go over 14. At least initially.
Yeah, but it's easier to min-max with that.
Not
Yeah, I
really.
can't
It's
think-
basically
Okay, it's
the
not-
exact same
It's not
scaling.
easier to min-max. It's easier to have more reasonable stats. Because you can distribute points to make everything 10, and then just pick like 2 stats that you like and max them up to 14.
So wait, the additional stat points you get for level and IQ, those can put things above 14, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Level up, stat points,
Yeah,
and
the only
IQ
reason that
stat
restriction
points.
is there is only for those like first points, because you have a big chunk of points to spend it, but the game
Yeah.
doesn't want you to like super ultra min max.
Super Ultra, where I would like put everything in Charisma at the
I
same
know,
time.
right?
Wait, have I been keeping that?
On the
Charisma.
subject of super ultra min maxing,
Yeah.
there is a
Oh,
tutor
never
move
mind.
that I would like to get.
There's a
I
what?
know has problem.
Tutor move that I'd like to get.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm a little afraid, but okay.
What is it?
Iron defense.
Jesus.
Takes your defense up 2 combat
You
stages.
finally figured out combat stages.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I was supposed to like think about
Yeah,
maybe
combat.
sending you guys the PC Pokemon character sheet thing that does everything for you, but
Yeah, too bad I don't have my my
That could be
printer
nice.
set up. I could go do that right
Neat.
now. I kind of want to.
So, hey Russell, with the Chaser class, I have a bonus of +1 strength. Do I get that?
yes.
Alright.
Before-
Okay,
yeah.
so classes are now going to give
Chaser,
the bonus.
yeah, you know Pursuit, so you can take that. Yeah.
So let's
Wait,
see.
actually, who benefits from Royal Gummies?
Mwah.
Yeah, him.
Dragonite.
Okay. I actually have one in my
I will
storage
take
box.
it.
I think we were saving it for you, actually.
Awesome.
I have that. Yep.
He has
Royal
had
Gummies.
so many perfect gummies. Screw you and your 136 now IQ points.
Ooh.
If you eat another perfectly matched gummy, Connor,
Ah.
you'll be up to what, 136?
don't know.
138?
How much does one do?
20?
20.
Oh, then it'd be 140. I'm at 120 already.
Right. Wait,
Wow,
wait,
trainers
what
get a
stuff do you
feat
get then?
every level.
I'm sorry, what?
What kind of stuff does he get at like 140 IQ?
Well, he's still at 1.5. So
Dang.
Damn.
Oh,
Trainers
I
get
get
a
Cure
feat
Minor Wounds.
every level and a stat every level up until level 17.
Six
Then
times
they
per
start
day.
alternating on
Sweet.
stats.
yeah, I'm surprised you actually took like all the status stuff. Like granted, yeah, poison. That's a really good one to take, but I'm surprised you took the other one. honestly.
Therapy?
Yeah,
You never know.
I would have thought that you would take another like healing thing or something, but hey.
I mean, heal 20 is not bad. Like for now.
But heal 40 and heal 60 and heal 80. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need heal 80.
He kind of
I
has a
think-
ton of HP right now.
I found a chaser feature called Natural High. Whenever your Pokemon fells a
Yep.
foe, you get a +1 combat stage.
Yep.
Wow.
What do combat stages do? Increase that stat by 1/4.
What do you
If you
Jinx?
increase a combat stage, the stat goes up by 25%,
Okay. And what's the maximum?
which is why I want Iron Defense, because it takes your
That'll
defense
increase your
up
stat
by
in defense.
50%, which in my case would take my defense up to 30.
Nice.
And you can do that 3 times.
Yeah.
So max defense of 50.
Yep.
Plus 10 to AC of all physical moves against him.
No, you cannot
Yep.
have AC that goes beyond, like the modifier for that can only be like 6 at the most.
Oh,
So that's not.
and I'm already at 4.
Yeah. So you'd get 6, and then it would stop there.
What
Okay.
stops it?
But
So
his
one
defense
iron
would
defense
still
is
be
good enough.
50.
Yeah. I would still ignore 50 from
It'd still be 50.
physical attacks.
Ice beam. Oh wait, that's
Wait.
special. Oh.
Yeah, no.
Medicinal
My
is
special
Connor,
pretty good.
hurts.
oh wait, never mind. Lol.
Special hurts. That's what I have 4 endures for.
Bro,
So much
you just
endure.
wait. I've been investigating some things, so should be good times.
Oh, great. Yay.
At least we only die at -100, which is a lot for me.
Because
Yeah.
Perkamern.
Boy,
Hey. What the hell is Apra Juice? Apra Juice? Apra Juice?
Probably juice from a particular fruit.
From an
From the
apricorn.
It's an
Pokemon Word.
apricorn.
Apricorn?
From an apricorn.
Apricorn?
You know
The
those
apricot,
things in Pokemon Heart
orange.
and Soul
Yeah.
Silver that you can make Pokeballs out of?
Huh.
Oh, right.
That you really don't want to confuse for berries.
Yeah, actually, but yeah, before Pokeballs even existed, apricorns were used to capture Pokemon, don't you know?
Wait, do you just
I
It's a
throw
little
it
bit
at them
more
and-
awkward since it didn't turn them into digital things, so you just had to shove them into a shell.
No, they're magical in that way.
Shh! I like my head cannon.
I can't of science.
And I've
Much-
decapitated your head cannon, so get wrecked.
Oh.
it's just a magical
No, that's why it's
compressor
head
that sticks the
cannon.
Pokemon in the shell.
You can control actual cannon. We have head cannon. That's what.
That would be an
that's what we can
interesting,
do.
like,
Or no,
animated
that's called
fight.
fanatism.
Head cannon. Oh my god. The Tumblr dungeon.
I'll probably-
I think we were gonna
So
write a
yeah,
comic
I'm
series
totally
about
going
that.
to... Wait, is Weapon Master an option for classes?
I have no preference at this point. Okay, that's fine.
We're level 20 now.
25.
25.
Or no,
25.
25. Oh yeah. This
I'm
seriously.
26.
These numbers are different.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, respec yourself completely. Take all your stat points away, look at your bases,
6,
and then work out
8,
your new character. Completely.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
to keep all of your gummies.
Yeah.
Bonus things.
Yeah,
though.
make sure you know what your bonus stuff is, and then you completely do your stat points.
Yep.
If you want, that's only if you want to. Although I recommend it.
Yeah,
I
no,
want to get
definitely.
Surf and Dive.
Well, I mean, also I evolved and also ate a gummy that gave me 3 stat points to put anywhere. So
No, you ate
3 stat
no,
points?
You ate a gummy that gave you 2, and then the other one gave you 1.
Oh.
right, okay. I ate multiple gummies.
Because I rolled a nat 20 on how amazing this drink was, and therefore he got 2 stat points wherever he wanted it.
Yeah.
We
It's
need a
awesome.
different
Wow.
term because now we have stat points and and the
point. I'm sorry,
scores.
IQ points.
Yeah, IQ points.
We've got stat points, IQ points, and ability points. So,
Much point.
so I just grabbed Finish Them. Can auto feint any Pokemon hit with damaging dice at less than 20 HP, and I can use it up to 3 times a day.
Is that a feat?
That is a class feature.
Alright.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you guys need to...
Finish
This is
him.
one thing. I have to nerf the uses per day thing because Pokemon level is ridiculously high compared to, like, trainer level, so everything's getting a nerf smacked on top of that.
Oh.
Double the number of levels
Wait,
you
what's
need
getting
to
nerfed?
increase it,
Uses.
Uses per day
considering
on
the
feats
max,
because
considering
of
the
how
max trainer
quickly
level.
Pokemon level scales.
Right.
But considering the max trainer level
Well, I mean,
is
I
half
know
of
our-
that of a
our
max
effective-
Pokemon level, can't you just double the levels required to increase the number of times per day?
Wasn't it? Trainer level was Pokemon level over 5.
I'm sorry, what?
That would be horrible.
Oh. What is our effective trainer level? How many trainer feats should I have? Is it 5?
You should have 5.
Okay. So that.
But if it were like that for all of our feet
I'm not...
things,
no,
then
that's
that would
not-
be
that's not a
horrible
thing
because
for
we
me.
would never get anything. Like the
Yeah,
every
whatever.
10 levels gained, you have to be level 50 to get a second.
Pokemon do level slow, they just level a lot. I don't know. It's like they level too slow, but they level too fast at the same time. So there needs to be some...
They have
Well,
that
we level
seems like-
really, really...
Yeah.
Yeah. Meh. Anyways.
I'll figure some... it's an individual kind of thing. Like,
Okay,
you have to look
would someone mind repasting the available classes?
I haven't pasted
that's-
that yet. I'm doing that right now. I'm almost done.
Please do.
Also,
Ooh,
I got
thanks.
Bloodthirster, so now you have to keep me informed as to when hostile Pokemon are below 50% health.
You have a Bloodthirster?
He has
Yeah.
a Bloodthirster, but it's the new one, so it's not nearly as good.
Whatever, Warwick.
Oh, damn.
He still gets a shield.
It's true.
That's true, you still get a shield.
Overhealing.
Yeah.
OP.
What this one allows me to do, though, is whenever any hostile Pokemon are under 50% health, I get 1 speed combat stage.
Wow.
So yeah, my speed goes from 20 to 25. Well,
Well,
An Artificer would be kind of cool, actually.
So Dex is based off of your movement speed in the medium you're in.
Yes. Half of that, though.
Yeah, I
Or the
got that.
modifier, yeah.
Except it is slightly better if it's just add 10 to the movement speed and use it like a normal ability score.
I am now dropping the classes in the chat as a paste bin. The prereqs are included.
okay.
Yeah.
Listed in order of appearance in which they appear in the player's handbook. Alright. So it's been an hour now.
okay.
There's no goal in there.
Commander.
Commander.
Alright,
Shepherd.
so in which case I'm going to call for a break right now. So
Okay.
so everyone like take a few minutes to like get more water, use the bathroom, blah blah blah. I'm gonna be a lot more what's the word? There's a word for it. I don't remember the word. I'm having trouble.
Story, louder, energetic, pushing for progress, something like that.
More strict about it, I guess, would be. I don't know. I'm just going to.
Okay.
I'm going to enforce this idea a little bit more than I did in the past.
Enforcing break time.
Yeah, enforcing break time.
Break time enforced.
Ah, okay. I didn't know what you're talking about. Like,
Yeah.
when we come back from break, I will be more strict.
Well, that's another thing I'll be talking
Cool.
about. But yeah, also like take this like break in order to flush out the remaining like patch updates. I know there's a lot to go through. I know the first hour was just spent doing updates, but still. Alright, OBS, I'm going to mute my mic, and I'm going to mute Skype and stuff, and then, which because I'm muting Skype, I'm not going to hear you, so I will ask for the all clear through a Skype message and blah blah blah, and all that fun stuff.
Okay.
We will make sure not to discuss anything
So,
gross.
as of right
anything.
now, you guys are muted. I cannot hear a thing you are saying, and neither can the stream. Alright, and also I need to mute myself. Alright guys, we're going to take a short break and then, yeah, we'll be back in a couple minutes.